about now? I guess we will find out in about 5 seconds.
Test one, test two.
There we go.
Audio's up.
It's going to be one of them, though.
There is echo.
Okay, how about now? Test one. Okay, how about now?
Much better.
Okay, we're going to roll with this one.
Perfect.
Because I was getting the audio from the Lumix here.
Oh, the camera was
And
recording too.
and our stuff.
Cheating.
So,
Hi, everybody, if you watch this later.
yeah, they're like, what are we watching? These guys are just messing
There's
around.
bumbling idiots.
Isn't there a test feature you can check before you start this thing?
That'd be cool. There probably is.
I don't know the software good enough yet, sorry.
It's not half as much fun as how we're doing it.
So I'll jump right in. My name's Charles Nick, one of the co-founders at Third Wave Water, and we were going to talk about backgrounds in coffee. And you are?
My name is Brandon. I'm the marketing lead and customer support coordinator here at Third Wave.
He coordinates customers,
I do all
puts
of
them
it.
in line.
I do all of it. If you send an email to support@thirdwavewater.com, it goes to me.
So let's see, what are we going to talk about today? Oh yeah, we have all kinds of fun stuff coming up. In fact, this specific live is about the 12-day giveaway, but we're going to get to that in just a second. We were going to talk about our fun kind of first forays into coffee, as well as our background with the company. So my first foray into coffee was, I didn't really like it that much, sadly. I was one of those guys that had an office job and would drink it to survive. So I would add all kinds of sugar and cream, and then eventually I hated drinking sugar and cream every day and cut it out, and then the coffee was so atrocious, but I pushed my way through and kept drinking it. It wasn't until I moved to Dayton, Ohio that I discovered great coffee. And places like Press, Ghostlight, goodness, the Twisted River, there were so many good, Namesake. We had so many good roasters here, and that's what opened my eyes to great coffee. A Chemex, Light Roast, I think it was, we were just talking about it earlier today.
It's called the Luminous Blend.
Luminous Blend, yes. And Luminous is actually a good brand today, separate from that. Who was on a Joe Jonas commercial, by the way. If you've seen that floating around already, you'll see Luminous Coffee in the background, which comes with Third Wave Water, which is pretty cool. And I guess I should whisper the other way since the mic's on this side. But yeah, I didn't like coffee, and then I discovered light roast coffee, and then I loved it. And that's my story.
For me, coffee started when I was in high school. A little bit before my senior year, I guess it would have been my sophomore or junior years when I really started getting into coffee. I'm from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, so right in the downtown area.
Do you say A a lot? Do they say A a lot there, or is that a different part of PA?
What do you mean? Like PA?
A.
Oh, that's more just Canada.
Like, I had some family. Sorry, I interrupted your
No,
story
you're
with
good.
this complete random diatribe of accents. But I had some family from Pennsylvania, and they all had that weird Minnesota. I guess it's Minnesota Canadian accent. Hey, how you doing, eh?
I mean, I
All is well, eh?
I say naturally. We have a close family friend who's from Nova Scotia, and we practically lived with them when I was a kid. So maybe it just rubbed off.
So anyway, sorry, I interrupted your story.
You're good. But in Lancaster, PA, there's a really good coffee scene. Passenger Coffee Roasters is my favorite roaster of all time. They had a coffee there. It's called the Keystone Blend. That was my first ever like specialty coffee that I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know coffee could taste this good. And then, yeah, from there I just kept hopping around to different coffee shops around the area, enjoying more good coffee. And then I worked at a cafe my senior year of high school before moving out to Ohio for college, and that's just that like solidified it for me that coffee's it. So yeah, and then started here and haven't stopped thinking about coffee.
Water for coffee, what a weird subject.
Yeah, you're telling me.
So next on the agenda, we had Future Live, what can they expect from such events like this? So we're doing a live today to talk about the 12-day giveaway, just in case you just joined. And we're going to give a little bit of a preview for channel content too. I guess in the beginning, I'll throw out these few things. We'll eventually have some really fun guests. You've probably seen some different people that we sponsor, whether it's maybe I can get Kyle Rosell on, or Sprometheus, maybe we can get you on for a live. But we'd like to kind of do some fun back and forth. Maybe we'll do some challenges. Not going to be Mr. Beast style necessarily, but just something fun. Talk coffee and see what they're up to, since they have a regular set of schedule of making stuff. But it's nice just to break free sometime and talk rando coffee stuff. What else do you have on the agenda for coffee things, for live specifically, like if they tune back in?
I really like the idea of interviewing people. So even if they're not in coffee necessarily, if they used to be in coffee and now they're not.
Find out what's wrong with them and why they left.
right. What's wrong with you, dude? But hearing other people's backgrounds in coffee and out of coffee, we have a lot of cool connections here in Dayton with Entrepreneur Center, so other local businesses, other like movers and shakers in different industries, and how maybe the coffee industry correlates and stuff like that.
And then do a Mr. Beast style challenge. And
that's when the Mr. Beast style comes in.
Yeah.
Drinking a cup of coffee every hour until I collapse from over-caffeination.
Exactly. Brewing coffee from the top of a tree. Let us know in comments what you think we should do.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of cool stuff we can do, and it's just a matter of emailing the people to help get it done. But we have a lot of cool connections around here. I went to school in the area, so I have some connections there still. We can maybe do something with the labs there, or do some fun like water science stuff. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, super cool.
So look forward in the beginning of next year. This will be our last live of this year.
2 weeks.
So since the 12 days coming up, and all the fun's going to come up for the posts and everything we have coming soon, starting tomorrow, right?
It does start tomorrow morning, yeah. The 12-day giveaway, it's 12 days, 12 different giveaways. So each day starting tomorrow leading up to Christmas Eve, there's going to be a separate giveaway hosted on our Instagram page. So if you're not, go follow there. The link is in our bio.
That's how you join.
So you'll be joining on the Instagram page on each post. So each 24-hour period, there's going to be a different giveaway that you can enter. You can enter multiple times to win multiple times. And then the last day is always like our big grand prize. And so that'll be a super fun one. It's actually this brand spanking new,
this thing's amazing,
sage green X Bloom with
new color
accents. Oh my goodness. It's my new favorite coffee maker of all time. It's so pretty. I want one so bad.
So we had an X Bloom in the office forever and ever, and it was the black one, then we got the white one, and then we got this one, and we're like, we can't keep it.
Yeah.
So X Bloom gave it to us to give to you. So we're just a pass-through agency, and we're going to celebrate with them on, I don't know if you want to name which day. Is that the last day?
That's the last day. So
okay.
Day 12, Christmas Eve, is the X Bloom, as well as some mystery gear / merch / brewing tools from Commandante. Commandante, similar to our first year of doing this, is kind of like our 12-day giveaway sponsor in a way. So they gave us a whole box of gear, merch, and like brewing tools, or I guess like grinder tools and things like that, to give away on each of the 12 days. And so on the last day, there'll also be a huge portion of what the person wins.
Yeah, so SM, we've got a first and a second. Should they win anything? Let's see, how can we give away anything today? What would we give away?
We can give away some of our Third Wave Water gift boxes.
Oh, let's do that. So you'll have to DM him on our Instagram. Go to our
Yeah.
Instagram, copy your handle, and then he'll get you something on the way. So
Yeah.
yes, the answer to your questions is yes. Why not? We can do whatever we want on this channel.
Yeah, send us a message on Instagram, and I'll get to it once we're done here. And I'll just need your name, email, and shipping address, and I'll get that out to you. Thanks for joining.
Yeah. So we were going to talk Black Friday Cyber Monday a couple weeks ago, and then life happened and everything overshot. So we're going to skip that since it's already over.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday happened.
We'll circle back to 12 Day a little bit more, but I wanted to talk about two fun things coming out. Is it issue 41, 43, issue something, whatever the latest Standard issue. There's an article by Third Wave Water. So if you are a Standard subscriber, be sure to pick that one up. It's going to be super fun. I basically tried to write a story of when Taylor and I visited Honduras, and we had a surprise. So something kind of took us off guard, and it started some good fun research, and it's a good time. So there's a lot of good things to read in that. So Standard magazine, if you look for that. And then Expo San Diego, feels like it's here already, which is insanity.
World of Coffee.
World of Coffee. We're still going to call it Expo. Sorry, SCA. It feels like we're just like everyone else now, and we're all the same. We're all uniform robots. World of Coffee. Everyone line up, singular, no contrast. Sorry, it's just, it used to be called SCA Expo. It was the world's largest coffee event in America. Sorry, not world's. I think it was America's, because Shanghai, they have the Cafe X, I think, is the biggest now, and then Seoul has a huge, huge one too. But in America, it used to be the Expo, and the Expo was so much fun. Now they're renaming the event. It's World of Coffee, because they are blending us in with the rest of the other World of Coffee events. So if you're in San Diego, that's where we're going to be. We'll have a 10 by 20 booth. Lots of fun guests. We always have tons of guest brewers. Sprometheus, Emily Bryant, all kinds of fun. If you're in the coffee influencer world, they're usually stopping by and hanging out and brewing something that they brought with them. Ton of fun time. The event itself is a lot of fun. You get to meet all the crazy people in coffee and see what they're up to, and you'll get to see what we're up to and say hi.
And drink way more coffee than you should. What
Yeah,
kind of coffee is this, by the way?
I don't have one of those chips, but the people that just, the first two here, oh no, I lost it. The first two, I have these chips, well, we have these chips that we made, and there's going to be something special about them. If you do come to Expo, we're going to figure that out, but we'll send those with your gifts as well, so you'll get to see what we mean when they arrive.
They're little Third Wave Water poker chips. They're great for golfing if you golf. They're a good like golf ball marker. They're super fun.
So the 12-day giveaway, this is the grand prize on the last day.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what else they're going to win, Jack.
Oh, there's so much more, Jack. We have, so each winner, so, okay, let me back up a little bit. The way this works, each day, there's 2 winners. I'll explain. So one giveaway, but 2 winners. So you can enter on the Instagram post itself to win one thing or a collection of things from one of our partners. And you can go to the link in our bio, and there's going to be a special like coffee trivia question that if you answer and get that correct, you'll be entered in to win another thing or group of things from another one of our partners. This is true for all 12 days. It sounds confusing, but I promise it's not that bad. So each day has two of our partners featured. Each person will win one of our Third Wave Water gift boxes, which has a box of our roast level profiles, so light, medium, and dark. Has one of our glass Third Wave Water ornaments.
Oh, and one of these.
It has a Third Wave Water blue jade glass mug. It has a cupping spoon and some other stuff as well.
Towels?
I think barista towels or beanies.
Oh, we switched up beanies for Black Friday, but Do either of you have? Does anybody have a selection preference? Would
yeah.
you want a beanie or would you want towels? Let's see what they're
The
asking.
beanie is super comfortable, by the way.
JDM. Yeah, the official Instagram.
So everybody that wins is going to get a gift box, and there's a bunch of other stuff as well. So under this box, we have the
Get out of the way.
Outen and Croove Barista gift set. So this is an Outen espresso maker with their new updated like portafilter basket, and a Croove glassware set in collaboration with them. It's like a smoky black glassware set.
It's pretty sweet. Like they've never done this
beautiful.
before, so this is like a first year thing that they've done without.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it. Taking pictures of it was super fun.
And having portable espresso, you can make espresso on airplanes. Then next time you're flying, you can make an espresso. Well, if you really want to.
Yeah, so
We actually did that.
That's a fun story. On our way to SCA Expo in Houston this year, we thought it'd be fun to bring that with us and try to brew coffee with it. So when we showed up here at the office to get to our flight, I ground up a bunch of coffee and I just stuffed it in a bag, and then I just kind of winged it. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work or if it's gonna work, but it worked beautifully, and I had really good airplane coffee. Because what I did, I took a Zero Water, makes a like a water bottle, and I filled that up from the. I just got
Local
water.
tap
from,
water
I just got
and,
water in the airplane, I think. Well, like once we were up, and then the Outen heats up the water, and then it pushes it through the coffee, so you don't even have to heat it up at all.
Oh no.
So that was super cool, and it made really good coffee because I sprinkled in some third wave water, tried to get it to a reasonable TDS level that wasn't super salty. But yeah, it was super cool.
So it is true. You can get espresso on an airplane
Good espresso on an
with
airplane.
this.
Yeah.
So what day is this one going to be on? If they specifically are trying to go after that.
I think day 3 or 4.
So 3
I
or
don't
4.
know.
Look for the Nano.
my brain is working overtime for this giveaway.
But we have a lot of other brewers. These are some of the fun ones because we didn't want to just fill the whole table with everything, even though we had this awesome light setup to impress you, even including the tape.
Yeah, the tape's
Well,
out.
you can't see the
I
tape.
hid the tape. All Press Espresso, one of our friends, they gave us this limited edition V60. I don't know if you can see it well on camera. Let me scooch forward.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's so nice. It's it's ceramic. I'm trying to. There we go. It's beautiful. I love it. I wish it was mine.
Yeah, they had like a custom setup with Hario.
Mm-hmm.
So All Press has its own. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we'll
very
look for
cool.
your handle.
Valor is giving away some coffee and
Valor.
merch. So we got socks, a shirt, and a really cool hat.
If you're duck hunting.
The Outen and Croove thing also comes with their stand for the brewer, which is pretty neat.
Because you would put the Croove glass under it, and it's all
Mhm.
spaced
Yeah,
correctly.
you don't have to like hold it awkwardly.
Yeah.
We have stuff from some local friends, so Brioso, Florin, Crimson,
Columbus, Ohio.
Deeper Roots down in Cincinnati. Madcap, not as local, but they're right up in Michigan, about 4.5, 5 hours away from here.
Yeah, they're close. Ish.
Yeah.
They're neighbors.
Yeah. Etkin gave us some stuff. The Turkish ceramic brewer, the big 8-cup one with the carafe.
What are the
else?
other the bigger brewers? Wasn't there?
We
There's
have
a Japanese company, right?
We have 3 other big brewers. So we have the Mocha Master. Thanks, Will. Shout out. There's the Tiger Hybrid Brewer and the Siphonista. brewer.
That's right. The Siphonista is the siphon brewer, which is
Mhm.
kind of an interesting one. If you've, it's cool. It's like a
It's like an electric siphon, like an automatic siphon, which is
yeah.
really cool.
And then the Mocha Master is I think it's a copper boiler. They've been pretty
Oh, it's so nice.
schmancy in specialty coffee for a long time because they get the right temperature. And the Tiger Brewers are super cool. They had just they were originally kind of a company more on the kitchen side for stuff, and then they kind of shifted into coffee, but they brought in some really neat things. So the Siphonista is cool. Just it's a neat like aesthetic. The way that they put it together in the glass and the way it brews is just kind of fun to watch, let alone drink.
There's also the Ratio 4.
Oh, was it the 4 or 6?
It's the 4.
Okay.
Yeah, it's their new linen color. It's off-white. Let's be honest.
Off-white.
Yeah, it's so cool. This is my favorite. It's super busy and hectic, but this is like my favorite part of the year when I get to just email all of these friends of ours and be like, hey, it's already Christmas time. We want to have you guys be a part of this again. It's super fun every year. And just to see what all these people want to contribute and how they want to make someone's day better by just giving some coffee stuff away is super cool.
Yeah, and again, this is for the 12-day giveaway that starts tomorrow, and every day someone gets at least a box that comes with a mug and a bunch of other third wave water stuff. And then the very last prize, you get the beautiful X Bloom, which is a new color. We wanted to steal it for the office, but we weren't allowed.
I'm so jealous. When I was emailing them back and forth, I was like, hey, this is a really cool colorway. I'm thinking about picking one up for myself. Wink, wink. They didn't send
like,
me another one.
Silence. Just make sure it gets to the right people, okay? Which is you.
A lot of cool coffee, a lot of cool brewers, a lot of cool brewing gear. So not just brewers and coffee, but there's merch and there's some kettles, tamping equipment, mugs, AeroPress. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention AeroPress. When I first was reaching out to them, they said, "Oh yeah, we'll send over one of our red clear brewers with a green mug to fit like the Christmas theme." And I was like, "Oh sweet, that sounds awesome." They sent us a clear brewer, the Prismo or the flow control attachment, the red mug, the green mug, and one of their new grinders.
Wait, does somebody get all that, or is
Someone
that like
gets,
four separate things?
Someone's gonna get all that.
So the fun part is every single day there's 2 chances to win something.
Mm-hmm.
So 12-day giveaway is really like 24 giveaways.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. It should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for it. It's been a lot of work, a lot of planning, but tomorrow morning, it's go time.
Oh man, so we were going to go and try to talk about some frequently asked questions here, and definitely type in there anything you got. So one question we get a lot is third wave water good for tea? And it's an interesting one because we did some tests recently with our friends at Two Leaves and a Bud. Two Leaves?
Leaves.
Leaves, L-E-A-F.
Leaves.
Leaves?
With a V.
L-E-A-V.
It's a V.
So they're awesome. I always get their they have like a lemonade matcha that's super good.
Is that theirs?
I'm pretty sure that's
I
theirs.
didn't realize that was theirs.
But we did some fun experiments and it was different than what we expected. But the quick answer is yes. Water definitely makes a difference for tea. Where we actually preferred the dark roast profile for most of the teas, kind of across the board, which surprised us. I was expecting the light roast profile to kind of hit on one of them, or maybe the medium, but in general, we really like the dark roast. And it has to do a little bit with how tea saturates a little bit differently than coffee, where you have a brewing process versus a steeping. Of course, you can do coffee as a steep too in a French press, or in that the siphon. That's kind of a steeping process as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it was interesting. So yes, third wave water does work with tea. We would recommend trying one with a bit more TDS, which wouldn't be in the SCA profile. So this is not a coffee profile at all. And let's see. I drink matcha and oolongs and other Chinese teas. Dark roast. Is this available in UK? It is. That's a good question.
Dark roast should be available in the UK on Amazon.
So thirdwavewater.eu, Echo University, we do have that site that's set up for distribution for Europe, and it should cover UK. If it does not, please email me directly at charles@thirdwavewater.com. We do sell through Amazon for UK, and we also sell for, give me a break, one of our partners that also gave us stuff, I think. They sent us a bunch of coffee. Square Mile.
Oh,
So if you know James Hoffman, Square Mile, they sell Third Wave Water, but I
Oh.
don't think they carry dark roast yet.
I don't believe they do. I think they have light roast and espresso.
Yeah, they have light roast. We just sent them espresso.
Yeah, maybe not espresso.
So if you can bug them and say, "Where's the espresso and dark roast?" and then maybe they'll kick into gear and ask to buy some. We do ship here, but then it's a bit more pricey and you have to wait. But I'm positive that thirdwavewater.eu should take care of that. So which profile would you recommend for people to drink? Is a frequently asked question. What profile should I use with my coffee?
That's a much better, yeah. So that's a great question because it can really depend on your coffee and what you brew with. My go-to for pretty much everything at home is the medium roast profile. I don't have an espresso machine. Even if I did, the medium roast profile would be great. More on that in a second.
Ooh.
My wife likes dark roast coffee. I like light roast coffee. And so we picked the happy middle ground and chose the medium roast profile because it balances the alkalinity in a way that it reduces the bitterness in the darker coffees, but it keeps some of the sweetness and fruitiness that I want in the light roast coffees. And so it's kind of a perfect like compromise profile or all-arounder.
Why don't you have two water profiles? You lazy?
Yeah, absolutely. 100% I'm lazy
Two
at
jugs.
home. Yeah.
Wait, no, you grabbed the wrong jug. You ruined my coffee.
Yeah, when I'm at home, I'm as lazy as it gets. So, but yeah, here we drink all light roast profile, unless we're brewing like a special like dark roast coffee. But for brew types, if you're using an espresso machine, start with the espresso machine profile, because it's the most like in tune for your machine and to give you great shots, while preventing lime scale and corrosion. If you struggle with like acid reflux or heartburn when you drink coffee because coffee's acidity, try the low acid profile.
I am getting older. I may have to switch soon.
Oh, that's gonna be rough.
I do love light roast though. I'm not there yet. I'm getting older, but I'm not there yet.
And obviously, if you like cold brew, use the cold brew profile. But we get a lot of questions about, can I use the light roast profile in my espresso machine? It's a tricky one, but we don't recommend it because the light roast profile has a small amount of chlorides in it, which can be corrosive to your machine's boiler. So we recommend using either the medium roast profile or espresso machine profile, or basically any of our other profiles but light roast.
Because it's the only one that has chlorides in the six profiles, yeah.
Right. And even my personal take is, even though the light roast profile is made for light roast coffee, the medium roast profile is better for light roast espressos because of the alkalinity boost. It dials
That's
back
true,
the acidity,
yeah.
makes it way less punchy and less like kind of in your face fruit bomb.
And if you didn't know espresso, definitely tell us your opinion if you feel otherwise. But it seems like espresso, because of the high pressure extraction, it's a little less picky. You still can taste a bit on the water difference. We did some experiments with DeLonghi in New Jersey a few years ago, and it was really obvious. But the less water you have, the less influence that the water has, and the higher yield of your extraction out of espresso. Espresso is a little less picky on a flavor profile from a water, our small opinion. So we really made the espresso profile to help your machine and still be within the SCA water profile, so it's still within a water standard, which is super important to us, but also protects your machine. So water for espresso. What about spring water? Spring water and third wave water, what do we do?
Don't use it. We actually just released a month ago a YouTube video about using spring water with your coffee. Go check that out now. It's titled Water for Coffee: What Matters and What Doesn't. Short answer is spring water is a moving target and can contain a bunch of different minerals from a bunch of different places and can gunk up your machine with limescale and corrosion. It's always
But my
best.
spring water tastes so good.
Mm.
It tastes delicious. Shouldn't that make my coffee taste good too?
While it's true it could help your coffee taste good, finding the right bottle consistently and having that water be consistent is the biggest issue with it. Not only that, but it's still going to cause limescale in your equipment and corrosion in your espresso machine. I did a test earlier this year, I think, I did a chloride test with like the titration, and it had like 180 milligrams per liter of chlorides,
Yowzer.
which is wild.
That's kind of crazy. Out of a spring
Out of
bottled
spring
water.
yeah.
No, it's interesting. For us, it's our perspective is start at zero, build it back up. Even if a water tastes good, it doesn't mean it's going to be good for coffee. Calcium bicarbonate, which is what gets you scale, lime scale, is really the proponent. It's in most water around the world,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because it's being dissolved from rocks. So it's everywhere, which actually isn't bad for your stomach. So calcium bicarbonate's good for your tummy in a way.
It's like an antacid tablet.
Exactly. But for your coffee, you start adding a huge buffer, and then it starts crushing away that acidity, and then you don't get these type of flavors. In fact,
What
today
coffee is this? Yeah.
I brought this because we still have the longest running subscription from our friend Mokhtar Askelansi with Porta Mocha. This is a Yemen. We were sitting across from him when he and his business partner at the time were just launching the website, and they all of a sudden, like, his partner like looks down at his phone and he's like, "We're getting sales already. I just made the site live." He didn't realize we're sitting across from the table and we got the subscription.
What a crazy story. I didn't even know that. That's awesome. I thought we knew him from just the coffee world.
No, that
That's
was like
so
our
funny.
first sit-down meeting too. I think David Salinas was also hanging out with us, if I remember right. David, if you're watching this, you'll have to correct me and be like, "No, I wasn't there." I think he was. The David Salinas is Department of Brewology, for those that know. In fact, he did our first poster, which I don't know if we have.
We have the design part
Oh,
of the
yeah,
design
this-
here.
Technically, this is part of the design from the poster. This script was a
there we
part of
go.
his poster that he put together. He was made famous kind of from one of his big statements of filter coffee, not people. And if you're curious about some of the fun antics of some of the infighting in coffee that happens, it wasn't with him necessarily as much as our good friends at who made the Dragon? Why am I forgetting his name? The Dragon Brewer.
Oh,
La
La
Colombe.
Colombe. Todd Carmichael.
So Todd Carmichael, either he or La Colombe started to kind of borrow his phrase, and that's when they had to kind of reach out and be like, "Can you not use that anymore? You're kind of not asking our permission." Anyways, Filter Coffee Not People is David Salinas and Department of Brewology, and we're also going to have next year as our 10 year, so he's redoing the poster for us, and I'm super excited to see what he does because he's crazy talented. Like, it took him, like, in no time flat, he was able to make that awesome poster for us in 2017. It seems like yesterday, and now I'm old. So it's almost 10 years ago that we launched Third Wave Water at a Chicago event called Bloom,
It's
which was
crazy.
also an SCA event. And now
It's just insane.
we ended up getting on Shark Tank within that next year. So we launched in October 2016. October 2017 was when the Shark Tank episode aired, and we had no idea like what was going to happen. It was so much fun.
10 years is wild.
Yeah, a decade.
It's wild.
I may have had more hair then.
It feels weird for me because this is my 5th year. I'm in my fifth year
5.
now, and so much has changed even since I've been here. It's insane.
We moved
Super
to
cool.
Xenia.
Yeah, we moved offices. Well, we moved a lot of stuff around at the office in our old building.
Yeah.
Because when I started, we were still in that front room, and then we moved to that back room.
Oh
To
dear
put-
Lord,
to
you
move-
were in the front room.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he has been here a while.
I remember I walked in one day, and the warehouse was in that front room, and I was like,
You're like, what happened to my desk?
well, where is everything?
Sorry, we put you in the back with the squirrels.
It's crazy.
We were surrounded by trees.
Oh man, yeah, what a wild time. Now we have 4 new profiles, because that was before Dark Roast profile even came out.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4 new profiles, TDS meters, cupping spoons, mugs, hats, shirts, bunch of merch, perfect coffee water.
Yeah. So next year, look for some fun things, but next day, tomorrow, go to our Instagram and start signing up every day for each one of the giveaways. There's 2 a day for 12 days, all the way up to Christmas, and you get 24 chances to win stuff, including some of the stuff behind us. But there's a lot more. We didn't want to fit it all on the table and
I
just
don't know
have
if
it
I could
like
fit
fall
it all
on
on the
top of
table.
us.
It would. We need a bigger table. There's so much stuff. It's awesome.
But we're excited for you because you get to win the stuff, and this is why we like doing this every year, is because our partners love giving away stuff and seeing people smile and enjoy the holidays, and we do as well. So thank you so much for joining, and if you are curious about Springwater, definitely watch the Springwater video. We have some other fun insights in that one too that I think you'll get a kick out of. We just gave you kind of the high level in this talk tonight. But thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you next time.
Before we go,
Oh,
are there any questions in the chat that we can answer? Josh, I live in Scotland and my tap water is so soft, 30 to 40 ppm.
40 super low.
It is low, but it's still high enough that it could cause some issues. So if you have access to something like a zero water filter or a RO system, highly recommend that, and then add your 3rd wave water to it.
Yeah, and if you're in the 10 and 20s, like, you're pretty safe. But once you get into 30s and 40s, that's where you'll see more of a difference in scale. But yeah, closer to 0 if possible. Like, I have an RO system at home, and it usually spits out anywhere from kind of 5 to 15 ppm.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. I'm not going to worry about replacing my RO filters until they go above 20.
Yeah, if we get questions from people, I usually try to say anywhere less than 10 is our recommendation. A little bit above that probably won't cause many issues or any issues, but you know, doing the customer service stuff, I'm trying to mitigate risk for our customers. So less than 10 is ideal.
So he's trying to cheat right now by educating you so you don't send him an email.
Secret tip.
Any other questions? Other than why I have this mixed setup here?
Yeah.
This is a ratio top, and these things always break. I've had many of these, and I always break the top. I don't know why.
Oh, you break the lid?
Yeah, it's a glass lid, and I don't know if it's just me and I'm a crazy person or what I'm doing.
I don't see. I have a zero water and have been for 2 years. Oh, thanks, Josh. You have a Merry Christmas too. Good work for you for sticking with us for 2 years.
That's awesome, man. Well,
I think that was
Auf
it.
Wiedersehen.
Yep. Thank you guys for joining. I'm sure we'll be back here eventually. Be on the lookout for new videos and new shorts. Subscribe if you haven't, and go follow the Instagram for the 12 days giveaway starting tomorrow.
Yep. See you guys there.